Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that this is going to be hosted by a live chair. But that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is patch notes. And patch notes are going to boot in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So today, I was very joyful when I went to negligently forgot Star Wars beta kicked in on the 4th, so I was already like pretty much 3 days behind, and I was like kind of kicking myself in the ass, and I was like, fuck! So I'm like rushing to go on there, and then all of a sudden I see like this 4.2 gigabytes, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, Star Wars is that small? And then I look over and it was like No Man's Sky. I was like, whoa, what the hell? Huge. I mean, this is pretty groundbreaking for as far as what they usually have. So, as you can see in the very beginning, as it states right here, it says, "Hello, thank you for continuous feedback." So they definitely love the PR that they're getting, and they're answering the questions we've been listed, and numerically points that we all have basically listened, and they've listened. So it's a nice balance of what's going down. So, besides that, it says it's continued to make a number of improvements. This patch, we're introducing an overhaul in the save system and makes managing saves between game modes much easier. So that's kind of cool. I had a lot of issues with saves a lot of times in No Man's Sky, and that's why I kind of pumped my brakes. And a lot of my community that I've gone for streaming is for No Man's Sky, so it kind of bums me out that I can't be on there streaming if we're having fun and having fun with people in a live chat. It's like I kind of really look forward to those kind of things. So if the people are inside of there that are waiting for me to play No Man's Sky, drop a like. I'm coming back. Don't worry. I'm giving No Man's Sky time to breathe. But this 4.2 gigabyte drop kind of gives me a little bit. I kind of want to play it again. Regardless, I gotta have a lot of stuff on my plate in October, but maybe I might be able to squeeze that in my lovely vacation, just No Man's Sky day. But you will be presented with 5 save slots, kind of cool, which can be used for any game mode. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Your existing saves will be mapped in these slots. So you're basically taking your normal saves and kind of slotting them over. Select an empty slot to start a new game, allowing you to pick a game mode and to play the mode selected each menu. So basically it's allowing you to kind of pick and set up each mode. Very simplistic, sounds like, straightforward. There are now 2 sub slots for each save, one for an automatic save and another one for a manual save. So when you look at the saves and what they're normally supposed to be doing, you're looking at the point of going, okay, cool. Now you have 2 designated spots in there, and I like that. The autosave's probably gotten a lot better, especially with this huge overhaul. Automatic saving occurs when exiting your ship, dying, purchasing a freighter, or climbing a base. And those are manual points of existence. Manual saves will occur when save points. These can be built from menus. Wait, what? Oh, okay, or the beacons found in the side plan. Okay, I thought you can do it directly from the menu. You have to build them. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, well, okay, that's too easy. Starts a new game with no existing saves. Will take you directly to the mode select. So, you got some choices in those adventures for what you want to do. If you experience any problem with the new save system, be sure to let them know. And you can click it. The link is on my page. You can go directly there. Go to this patch notes and directly click that orange. Let us know. Now let's go to the improvements and changes. And this list is pretty decadent. Made temperature ranges of dead planets move more variety. In-flight weather effects now vary in strength based on height. Analysis Visor can now be used to scan farm plants and see the remaining grow time. Now that's pretty convenient. An Analyzer Visor can scan a ship and determine their class. Really freaking cool. Types and values and distances. Analyzing the visor can be used to see the approximate distance of the resource discovered with the scanner. So, I mean, it seems like they really beefed up that scanner, which is great. Adds an error message when an outpost is found by a economy scanner. That's kind of cool. Leaves you a little bit more to the mystery. Adds an ability to skip black bars when discovering a planet on a solar system. What do they mean by that? I've never experienced black bars. If someone knows what the hell that means, please elaborate, because that doesn't... Then again, I haven't played it in a good second. I've just been covering updates. So maybe they integrated some black bar system that they outdid. I don't know. That doesn't sound any way coherent to the game, for me at least. Prevented the cursor being reset to the center of the page as you switch between the pause menu. Never noticed that, never cared about it, didn't really matter. But I guess people complained enough. Trade Outpost now provides hazardous protection, adds a chance for pirate spawns early than usual when players are warping into certain systems, adds more variety to exploration and trade. Galactic map now is respect for users for mouse sensitivity, and again respect for the control in settings. So it's like the whole point that they're doing is that they really just remapped almost everything. Hey, cut that shit out. How far are we down now? Oh, we haven't even got to the bugs. Holy crap, these patch notes are decadent. Okay, there we go. We're really far. Not really. Prevents the trade terminals have been a negative quantity out of stock. Makes trading terminal stock values replenish over time, separates stock levels for trading posts and space stations in the same system. Lush bioblooms in survival mode now occasionally exist without an aggressive sentinel presence. Reduce cursor UI slowdown when using a pad, improves the NPC ship target selection in space battles. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Prevents them from accidental player fire. Yeah, I can see that. Adds an exotic ship audio for AI and NPC ships. Adds an ability to transfer items to and from the containers in your base or freighters. Adds the tooltip text to explain the planet's icon on the discovery page. Adds an ability to sell items from the ship's cargo slots at terminals. Very useful. Storm, I never really had a cargo thing, but that would be useful instead of going into your cargo container, which probably means you have to land in it. Seems way too complicated at that point in time. What I should go ahead and get down to is the storm. The lush planets are no longer... Wow. No longer toxic. Resource. Holy shit, I think that might have happened to me. Anyways, storms on human lush planets are no longer toxic. Human lush planets now have a chance of their rain being hot. Note, the new storms have been added, with frequency in storms not to be adjusted. The human planets prevent the freezing rain, and 1.3 had the storm's type change to heated rain, which was basically steam rain. Kind of sucks. Added abilities transfers the item to the cargo ship slot during the maintenance actions. Improve the trading by giving NPC independent stock levels. Made NPCs who give directions refer to a wider spread of location. Adds ability to rebind the discard key. Moving on to bug fixes. Now, we all saw that was a fucking long ass list, and that's pretty cool. So looking at that, it fixes an issue where some delivery missions would continuously tell the player to visit other systems. Happened to me. Fixed an issue where the requirements to complete some missions could change as you spoke to the NPCs. Kinda happened to me's. Anyways, fixed scaling issues with creature icons. Fixed an issue where mining units would occasionally incorrectly produce iridium. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. Iridium's always needed. Prevents the mining units, and it's very rare and uses a lot of value sometimes in certain systems. Units being placed inside of each other. That's interesting. Fixed an issue where the base parts, including storage containers, built outside the base building radius with unlimited building mode, that's kind of cool, would not be able to transfer when players move to a new base. Fixed an issue where the storm phone planets could be labeled as mild. Storm frequencies has not been adjusted to the text should be now more accurately described weathered conditions. So you can kind of trust your weather, hopefully. If not, leave a comment. Show me a screenshot. I'd love to see that. Fix an issue where the terrain multiplier audio occasionally continues after the terrain is edited. So basically the rain's passed and it's still raining. Fix an issue. Oh, let me take a drink of water. Where the terrain multiplier hologram would remain in one location after the subtracting from the terrain. I never really fucked with that, so I don't know too much about that. Fix an issue where the terrain multiplier would occasionally create longer lines than intended. Fix an issue where the ship crosshairs appeared incorrect at times. Fix the upload all the button on the discard page not deactivated after being used correctly. The button prompted in ships and come back in wiki. Corrected button prompts in the ship combat wiki. Wikipedia's on No Man's Sky, or is it just like I'm gonna trust that they fixed something cool. Restored the class to the galaxy map text. Pretty cool. Prevents users occasionally failing outside the trading post platform when exiting the ship. That's happened to me a few times. It's actually pretty funny. Prevents the trading from attacked pirates, which are far out of the range. Fixed an issue where the NPC ships would stop outside of the entrance of the freighter ship station in the system with not trading routes. Fixed an issue where the smaller freighters could continue. The smaller freighters and containers could not be destroyed correctly in the rovers. They would appear incorrectly into the transferring window. Adds a protection to allow the mind arc step of the... Oh, that was a direct thing that was an issue with me. Even if the players deleted their base. That happened to me where it deleted my base and then I had to start again to get there, which is going to be interesting. Fix an issue where the blue icon would occasionally appear over the crosshairs. Fix an issue where the space anomaly would remain in the player's home system indefinitely. That sucks. Fix an issue where dismantling tech on a ship compared to the screen is not correctly destroying the tech. Fix an issue where the unbinding key would exit the control menu. fixes an issue where the selecting of a new build or new key binding could accidentally result in being set to a mouse button. Interesting. Fix an issue where Space Anomaly missions had no objective text and no log. Fix an issue where some players would or who should have been able to restart distant missions were unable to. Fix an issue which would cause the excess stack inventory items to be lost. So that was a lot of shit, and hopefully everyone can benefit off of this. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back over, and we're gonna be able to end these patch notes. So again, like, share, and subscribe, and I will be back, guys.